Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could make it here today. I'm quite aware you could have been anywhere in this world today. You could have been anywhere in this world today. But you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen, on this National Wine Day. So I have my wine here today. I want to give a toast to National Wine Day. That's pretty good. All righty. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, before we start the show, I always start the show with my intentions. And my intentions are really simple. My intentions is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions. So that never changes here on Transition Tuesdays, and that's what my intentions are for the show. So let's get started, and as you guys can see, my mom isn't here right now. She is a little bit under the weather once again, but we wish her a speedy recovery. When she comes back, we're going to do our, Miss May, who you're rolling with. We can't do it this week because she's not here, so we can't roll with it this time, but we will roll with it next week. So speedy recovery to Miss May, my mom. She'll be fine, and I know everybody's asking about her. She's doing fine. She's thinking about you guys, and but she's just giving herself some time in the recovery process. So, I appreciate the well wishes for my mom, and I'll pass on those well wishes to my mom as well. So, hey, there's a lot of transitioning going on in the world. We're going to talk a little bit about a few of those. So first, let's talk about the past NBA All-Star game, NBA All-Star weekend. I like to say it's the whole weekend, which was pretty big, and in the Chi-Town, Chicago. Man, it was pretty good. Let's just first start with the first days of events, the celebrity All-Star, celebrity game with the All-Star game. I think Stephen A. Smith was a coach, Michael Wilbon, who was from Chicago, he was there. People were playing. I didn't get a chance to see it, and what's funny, everybody out there, I usually see this game. I usually get duped into seeing this game every single year. This time I passed on it. I don't know. They gotta get some better celebrities out here. Maybe some celebrities who actually played the sport of basketball might help. That would be nice to see. You have like your Quavos. I saw the guy Quavo. He's nice lefty. He's a good player. You had Common, who got MVP, and Common talk about Chicago. He had a big weekend at the All-Star weekend in Chicago. So he played well, what I hear. But yeah, they either gotta get rid of that game or get some celebrities that can actually play some ball. I mean, that's what it's looking like here, because I saw some highlights, but nothing's really changed. I mean, some of these celebrities, so-called celebrities, can't play. But I guess they're celebrities, that's why they're in the game, and but maybe they might have to change that format. I don't know. But so you had that celebrity game. Then next you had the rookies versus the second year players. I think it was the U.S. versus the world. I think they did it that way. Some good stuff. Good players. This a dunking exhibition. Dunk fest going on there. I don't know. I mean, it's fun. I guess it's fun for everybody. The world versus the U.S. You had some great players there performing. That was really cool. We got Leah watching us. What's going on, Leah? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So, yeah, the world against the, U.S. versus the world. Game was okay. It's worth watching. If you're an NBA fan, you probably like those things. I enjoy games like that. So, it's pretty cool. It was pretty entertaining. And that was the Friday. Now, Saturday had the skills challenge, which was won by Bam Adebayo. I figured Adebayo, I think it is, who played at Kentucky, Miami Heat. Big, tall guy, very skilled player. He won the skills competition. Then you had the three-point shooting. You got Booker versus what's the guy's name from the Sacramento Kings? Oh my God, man, this guy's name is escaping me. Oh my God. I forget. Somebody help me out there. But Buddy Hill. There you go. Buddy Hill against Booker. And man, that was a shootout. That was pretty interesting to watch and see. That was really cool. We got Gina joining us. What's going on, Gina? What's up, sister cuz? Yeah, so you had Buddy Hield versus Booker. And Buddy Hield pulled it out at the end. His last shot made him win the game, win the three-point shooting competition. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see. Then you had the PR Resistance, which was the slam dunk competition. And it was fitting it was in Chicago. Thank you, Leah, for that. Buddy Hield, thank you so much. It was fitting that it was in Chicago because I remember in 1988, one of probably the best dunk contests ever for the NBA was Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins, in which I will go on record to say that Dominique Wilkins got robbed. He got robbed in 1988 by Michael Jordan. I mean, he was this dunking. He was doing all these, the human highlight film dunks, everything, hanging in the air, whole nine. And he got robbed by Michael Jordan, who was doing the same dunks, you know what I mean? And whole nine, Dominic got robbed. And so the theme is being robbed in this particular scenario, this dunk contest. As you had, let's see what you said. Hey, Russ, I'm not in the gym tonight. This week is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, cool. All right, got you, Gene. I'm glad you're here with us today. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're not in the gym. Yeah, because we haven't seen you in a while, Gina. So cool. Stick around. Stick around. So the dunk contest. I know you had Dwight Howard. He was in it. He proposed this Superman deal. That's kind of played a little bit, but hey, he tried. But then you had Aaron Gordon versus James Jr. What is his name? Oh, Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. All right, and they had a dunk off. And I tell you what, hey, that was very exciting. The guy, Jones Jr., he was doing some dunks I've never seen before. I mean, it was kind of repetitive with through the legs and all that stuff, but hey, he was getting up. He did a really good job. So Gina says, dunk contest, being judged by folks who cannot dunk. Why? Well, you know what they had? Well, now to be fair, Gina, now you had Dwayne Wade, who was from the Chi, so they had a Chi theme, okay? Dwayne Wade was from the Chi, so you had to put him on there. You had Candace Parker. She can dunk. She was on there. You also had Chadwick Boseman. Maybe he's from Chicago. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe he can dunk. Maybe he can put that Black Panther costume on. Maybe he could dunk that way. I don't know. And you had Common, who can't dunk, but he got MVP of the Celebrity Game. So, yeah, I guess it was more of a Chicago theme. So, but some of those people on that panel could dunk, though. Some of those people could dunk, though, Gina. So we got to give them the benefit of the doubt. As we got John joining us. What's going on, John? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So, the dunk contest. Now, these two guys, especially Aaron Gordon, man, I mean, this guy has lost. He lost in 2016 to Adam Levine. I think that goes down as one of the best dunk contests ever. He lost that one. He got robbed there. He definitely got robbed here as well. Because here's a guy who had 50s all night. All night he got 50s across the board. And then, they didn't get, a couple of things. Dwayne Wade was teammates of Jones Jr. So first of all, I don't know. That's something a little leery there going on there, But you had Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones. You had Aaron Gordon, yes, you had Aaron Gordon. You had Aaron Gordon, who picked out Tacko Falls. Tacko Falls is 7'5", ladies and gentlemen. 7'5". Okay, here's a guy who is 7'5", has the ball back of his head, and then here you have Aaron Gordon takes the ball from him and dunks over him. Now, people are having some gripes over this, saying like he didn't clear Tacko Falls. Come on, give the guy a break. The guy was 7'5", and he cleared him. He cleared him, and he dunked the ball. You know what I mean? So you would think that was it. But true to form, somebody had to win, and they gave it to Jones Jr. And I don't know about the NBA. I mean, you could have had, I believe personally, both guys should have won the competition. You know what I mean? I would imagine the NBA has enough in their budget to have 2 trophies on hand. And I think both guys won that competition. I think it should have ended in a draw, personally, before you got to that Tacos Fall dunk, because they both were, really going at it and looked like they were having a good time with it too. So, Aaron Gordon got robbed on that one. He definitely got robbed. As Keisha is joining. What's going on, Keisha? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Appreciate having you. Yeah, so from the D, what up, though? So, yeah, Jones won that. Jones Jr. won that. But Aaron Gordon, he definitely got robbed for the second time. And I heard him talk about, he was saying, are you going to come on and do it again? He says, nah, I think I've had enough times. Yeah, I don't blame him on that. I think he got robbed both times, 2016 and now. So I wouldn't do it if I was him personally. And it should have ended in the tie. That would have been the fair way. That would have been the best way to do it, because both guys were exceptional when they were dunking the basketball. That was cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have the actual All-Star game on Sunday. Now, with a couple of different changes, which were really good. I was really impressed by the changes in which they erased, each quarter, they erased the scores. And, each team, you had Team Giannis and you had Team LeBron. Each guy was playing, everybody's playing for charities. And, the amount when the Team LeBron was beating Team Giannis, $100,000 was going towards the charity. So you had that rooting interest, especially for those kids, which is, they're getting back to something, a charity. And it was like a little, trash talking too amongst the teams with the kids. I like to see that. As Kimberly is joining us. What's going on, Kimberly? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Appreciate having you. So, yeah, that was interesting with the rule changes. So they did away with the quarters. They, did away with the quarters. And then the fourth quarter, as Donna is joining. What's going on, Donna? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So the fourth quarter was cool because there was a tie in the third quarter, so the money carried over. So you talked about $300,000 was at stake to the charity on the fourth quarter. And also for a tribute to Kobe Bryant, they added 24 to the winning teams was in the third quarter. So you had to get 157 points to be the winner. So the clock was turned off too. I happen to like that. It reminded me like playing in the park. Back in the day when you used to play in the park, you play to a certain number, there's no time on the clock, and you play it out. So that was really cool to see. We got Gregory joining us. What's going on, Gregory? Welcome to Transition Tuesday, sir. So, yeah, you had that. Also, we got Tom joining us. Welcome, Tom. Welcome. I welcome everybody joining us here today. So, yeah, you had that, the All-Star game, so the fourth quarter. And these guys are really competitive, really, really competitive. It really changed the course of the game, I think, because number one, they were playing for charity for these kids. That was great. That was great to see. These guys are going all out. And one of the main guys, Chris Paul, who I heard recently, he was one of the main components of making these changes for this game. He went to the commissioner and he proposed these different changes. So kudos to Chris Paul, who had a heck of a game. I mean, here's a guy who had an alley-oop slam at 35. Chris Paul, like 6 feet guy, doing it. Still doing it. We got Mike joining us. What's going on, Mike? Welcome to Transition Tuesday, sir. So, yeah, the game was good. At the end, you had Anthony Davis. He gets fouled with a right to just make one free throw, and then they win the game. So he missed the first one, and he's going on to say that, he missed the free throw on purpose so he can add to the drama. I don't think that was the case. I think he just basically missed the free throw. That's just my take on it personally. I think he just missed the free throw. So he did that. And then, after that, with man, I am sweating, man. It is really hot here. I don't know what's going on here, man. I got heat coming up in the house, the co-op in the hole now. I don't know what's going on. But, hey, my apologies on that, guys, if you see me sweating on camera here. But, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah, you had Anthony Davis who missed the first one, but then he sank the second one. So only thing I would change in that All-Star game format would be you can't win it on a free throw. I don't think that's the case. You can't win it on a free throw. Here's a proposal I would say, as Karen is joining us. Welcome, Karen, to Transition Tuesdays. Now, here's a proposal I would say. If a person gets fouled, instead of them, going to the free throw line, to have a right to win the game, I say the person that fouled them and the person that was fouled, they play one-on-one. And the person who scores that basket is your winner. I think that it might have been a better way to do it. Also, another way I would maybe tweak it a little bit is you have to win by 2 or 3. That's how it is in the park. Back in the days when I played, if we playing up to 21, you had to win by 2. That's where it was. It was no ties, but you had to win by 2. So maybe that's something that they can tweak. But I think overall the NBA had a great weekend. I think they had a great product. The halftime was good with Chance the Rapper. That was really good. Shaka Khan sang the national anthem. She was good. I mean, she looked really good. She looked exceptionally good. I didn't know she was from Chicago, but she looked great. You had Common. I think Common did a great job, like freestyling the starting lineups. That was really good. So yeah, it was a Chicago-based team there, and the NBA they definitely won. They definitely did their things this past weekend for NBA All-Star Weekend, and I'm sure they're gonna keep that particular theme. Maybe tweak some things here or there, but I think overall it went over well. I think it went over really well. As my man Mike says, keep up the good work, Brother Russ. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much, sir. So yeah, NBA All-Star Weekend was really, really good. Was really, really good. They're gonna tweak some things, but NBA they do a great job. They do a great job throughout that whole time. So this says, what version of the national anthem did Shaka sing? I don't know. What are you saying, Lee? Are you saying it was a non-conventional version of the national anthem? And I believe she did sing the national anthem. Maybe I could be wrong. I thought I heard the national anthem, but I mean, she did her version, and she did the Shaka Khan version of the national anthem on there, Leah. So Karen says she sang the Shaka version. There you go, Karen. Absolutely. Yes, she sang the Shaka version. Yes. She probably put in there a little bit Rufus and Shaka Khan. And Leah says it was terrible. Leah, no, I beg to differ, Leah. That's Shaka Khan there. You got one of the greatest singers ever. She did her thing. She's from Chicago. I thought it was good. What Karen says, she agreed. Now, Karen, you agree with Leah saying it was terrible? Or you agree with me saying it was okay? Which one, Cam? Which one? But me personally, I thought she did her thing. Leah says, way too much screaming. I don't know. She was Shaka Khan. I mean, you're going to get what you get with Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan is one of these national treasures, I think, personally. That's me. Oh, and Karen says she's with Leah. She thought it was terrible. Oh, okay, Karen, I got you. All right. So, two ladies here think it was terrible. John says the NBA All-Star Game was great. Shaka ruined the anthem. So we got 3 people not in favor of Shaka Khan. She didn't do it justice. Bring back Marvin Gaye's version. Yeah, yup, you make a good point there, John. Marvin Gaye had one of the best renditions of the national anthem. And it was during All-Star Weekend, too. I think that was in California. I think that was with the Lakers. In Inglewood, I believe it was. But yeah, that was good. So, out there, ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 people that said that Shaka Khan didn't do a good thing, a good job. I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know about that. But hey, I mean, I'm going to let the people speak on that. I will let the people speak on that. But the NBA, they always do a good job. And, I recommend going to an NBA All-Star Weekend. If you ever get a chance to do that, it's a great time. I had an opportunity to go to 3 of them. And it's a great time had by all. The NBA, they really do it up. They do a great job with the NBA All-Star Weekend. I know in terms of the players, they have this, they have a brunch on that Sunday morning in which they bring in all the legends. They honor they honor players and everything. They do a great job. The NBA, they get it right. They do a good job. They might have to help out the NFL with their pro because they do an exceptional job. So Donna says, I didn't hate it. Just don't have her back next year. All right, so Donna says she didn't hate it, but don't bring her back next year. So I'm going to count that, Donna, as you weren't in favor of Shaka Khan singing. So with the rest of the 3, so with Aaron, Leah, and John, I guess you stand with you on their side. Shaka, I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling with you since the days of Rufus and Shaka Khan, okay? Or Rufus featuring Shaka Khan. So, Shaka, I'm rolling with you. I'm rolling with you on that. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But the people that have spoken here, on Transition Tuesdays, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk briefly about how was your Valentine's Day weekend? That's what I want to talk about. As Ronald is joining us. Welcome, Ronald, here on Transition Tuesdays. Okay. Yeah, want to know how that was. How was your Valentine's Day weekend? You know, and shout out to all the lovers out there. Shout out to love. Shout out to people who are in love. Shout out to all of you out there. Hopefully you had a great Valentine's Day weekend. Some people extended to the weekend, you know. Ronald says he thought it was just okay, not great. So, Ron, I'm assuming you're talking about, was this your Valentine's Day weekend, or you're talking about Shaka Khan? Are we still on Shaka Khan here? Oh, okay. But, okay, so you thought it was just okay, not great. All right, gotcha. But how was your Valentine's Day weekend, or that day, actually? For me, personally, I don't have a significant other, but I had an opportunity to go to the movies that day. I brought my date. As I talked about it earlier, I had a bucket of popcorn. That was my date for the evening for Valentine's Day. And I saw the movie The Photograph, which was cool. Okay, Ronald says, shock. I got you, Ronald. So, you know, I had an opportunity on Valentine's Day. I saw the movie The Photograph. Let me say a couple of things about the movie. Issa Rae was great. Lakeith Stratford, he was good in that. He's in ATL. He was in the movie Get Out. They did a good job. It was really good. I thought the movie was really good. I had a lot of, I could really relate to that particular movie because a couple of things. As Donna says, my greatest love was self-love. There you go, Donna. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Yeah, the movie, the Photograph. So, couple of things I could relate in the movie. First of all, the lead character, Issa Rae's character, her name was May. My mom's name is May. It was really depicted in Louisiana and in New York, so I could relate to those particular things, what was going on. So that was cool, very relatable. The movie had like kind of a feel, like I'm not giving anything away, so no spoiler alerts here, guys. I want you to go see the movie, and it's so important that you see, quote unquote, like a black movie, because if we don't see those movies early on, those movies will disappear right away, and those movies won't be made. So that's why we got to really flood the box office to go check those out. And Donna says, don't tell the movie. No, I'm not going to tell it, Donna. I would never do that. No spoiler alerts here, you know. And Ronald says, I had a beautiful time with my wife, and we went to a wedding reception. There you go. There you go. Love is in the air on that Valentine's Day. Good job, Ronald. Yeah, so The Photograph, right? So it had kind of like that 90s feel, that 2000, early 2000s feels, you know. They were trying to get that Love Jones type of feeling going on, that Love and Basketball type of feel going on. You know, that type of theme, which I really appreciated. What's the guy's name? Will Packer. He produced the movie. I know Issa Rae she had her hands in that as well. Great acting. It's a very good movie. I definitely recommend it. Recommend The Photograph. I give it 2 thumbs up. Very good movie. And again, movies like that, you know, quote unquote black movies, you got to go see those movies, guys. You got to see those movies. And when you go to those movies, here's another point tip too. When you go to those movies, quote unquote black movie, check this ticket stub too that you have, okay? Because you want them to get credit. A lot of times, for some reason, you may think you're buying one ticket and you'll get another ticket, and they won't get the credit for that. So make sure when you go in the movies, check your ticket stubs so that movie can get the credit so they can continue making movies like that. We got Jay Edna Nolan joining us. Welcome, welcome. And Donna says, nice, Ronald. So Donna is applauding you, Ronald, on that. Yes, I'm applauding that as well. So yeah, that was a very good movie, The Photograph. I recommend it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you've seen it, check it out again. I'm going to probably see it again. It was well done. And it just reminds you of love, you know, on that Valentine's Day. reminds you of love, love, love. So keep loving out there, ladies and gentlemen. Keep loving out there. So important. So important. Hey, next, I want to transition to politics. All right. And I know we talk politics here sometimes, here and there sometimes, but there's a couple of things that's really going on. And I want to get, the response of everybody out there as well. In terms of this Democratic, election that's going on, you had it in Iowa, and then the caucus in Iowa, then you had New Hampshire, and then now they're going to Nevada, and they're going to be going to South Carolina. Man, you don't know who's wants to win this Democratic nomination. I mean, you got Bernie Sanders, he's making his way, he's doing his thing there. You got Buttigieg, Mayor Pete is doing his thing, Warren is sliding a little bit there, a lot of it, I should say. You have Biden. Biden, it looks like he's losing some steam a little bit. For me personally, I think Biden just wants to go home. That's what it looks like. It seems like this stuff of the past with the impeachment stuff is really taking a lot of them. A lot on him. So it seems like he's losing steam, and then now you got the Bloomberg effect. Bloomberg, who wants to win this nomination? Man, I don't know. And it seems like the American public, I mean, we kind of like bogged down. I mean, we don't know who to choose, who to pick, who's the front runner, who we're going to roll with, It's sometimes it seems kind of confusing, and, we don't know what to do. But one thing we should probably do, if you're a Democrat, if you're on that side, I think the way we should look at how Republicans do what they do, like, for example, if Mickey Mouse is on the head of the ticket for the Republicans, they all rally towards Mickey Mouse, and they're gonna vote that person in. They're gonna be behind them. So maybe we'll get to that point one day in which we, actually have a candidate and a VP, and then we just go with that person. No matter who it is, we just support that person. And the thing that's going to be interesting is when these people are going to be going away, are they going to give their alliances to the person who's going to be the lead Democrat? That's going to be, we have to really take a look at that and see if, what's going to be the case in that matter. Because, in the past, there's a lot of bickering and going on this and that and stuff and stealing votes and this and that. But, they don't rally behind that one person. But the Republicans, will tell you, they forget all that bicker, whatever. Whoever's on the top of that ticket, everybody as a Republican, they're going to rock with that person. Maybe us Democrats, if you're a Democrat out there or independent or what have you, maybe we may have to steal a playbook from the Republicans. Choose a Republican, choose that we're going to be behind that person, and then try to ride it out. And, and that's going to be so important. And voting is going to be huge this year, ladies and gentlemen. Huge. I hear some people saying, oh, I'm not going to vote. It's already in the bag. Number 45, he's going to win. You can't have that mentality. You have to vote, ladies and gentlemen, because think of it like this. If you don't vote, that's a vote for number 45. So, if you have any gripes or concerns about number 45 in office now, and if you don't vote, that's like a vote for him. So you can't complain in that matter. So, again, we got to vote. You got to vote. You got to vote. And again, it's going to get tricky, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't gotten to the trickery yet of politics. Wait until the voting suppression comes up. Wait until the times in which, voting machines are going to mysteriously break down in these communities, in the black and brown communities. As Christopher is joining us, welcome, Christopher, here at Transition Tuesdays. We haven't even got to that buffoonery just yet. But again, like I mentioned before, is the black and brown vote. That's a vote, like a golden vote, a vote in which, the Republicans, they know that's a voting vote. That's why they're trying to get the vote of the black and brown people. Your vote matters. Your vote is important, people of color. So important. Donna says, I had to get an absentee ballot because I'm still traveling. Okay. But the great thing, Donna, is you got an absentee ballot, and I appreciate that. I applaud you on that, Donna. So here's a person down who's traveling, but she's getting an absentee ballot because she's going to make her voice heard. There you go, Donna. I appreciate you on that. So hopefully more people take that, take that stance. If you're going to be voting out of the country, you might be traveling, do that absentee voting. Do it now. Be registered for it. That is so, so important. Again, this vote is big. This vote is probably the biggest vote in our lifetimes. That's how I feel so strongly about it. So we can get up, we can go to the polls, and you can take the time to vote. People have died for the right to vote. You know what I mean? If you're complaining about who's in office now, and if you have the absolute right and opportune time to make a change in this matter, I recommend you do. Okay? Because if you don't vote, don't complain, don't bitch about it. Don't complain. You gotta vote. You gotta vote. Especially black and brown people, you gotta vote. We have, and I share a little secret with everybody. Well, you probably know this already, but I'll share this little secret with you. The black and brown vote this year will get whoever's going to get nominated over the top. Republicans, they understand this. That's why they're doing what they do. So we have to understand that as well. Your vote matters. Your vote counts. So make sure you vote. Make sure that you vote. So, so important. So, so important. Man, I tell you. So important. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, just want to tell you, if I was able to make you laugh, smile, or think today during our broadcast here today, hey, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Okay? Just like you guys celebrating the victory, coming on here every week, and I appreciate that. I'm going to try to cue this up 1 second, guys. My apologies. That's my computer froze. Yes, celebrate your victory. So, so important. Celebrate the victory. Celebrate your victory. Again, my mom couldn't make it. She is a little bit under the weather, but Miss May, we're going to have a favorite segment when she comes back on the show. I want to do it justice, having my mom on the show. And again, she appreciates all the well wishes that she has received. I'll pass those on to my mom, to Miss May for you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so we tell you, man, as my music comes on loud, let me turn this down a little bit. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching Transition Tuesdays. And I want you all to connect with me. Hey, I'm on Instagram at rwilltransitions with an S. If you guys ever want to get in contact with me, I want to get some ideas, suggestions from you, what have you, please send me an email at rwilltransitions@gmail.com. There you can always, comment about the show. I'm available for bookings for speaking engagements, transition coaching as well, individual transition coaching sessions I provide as well. Love to hear from you. Also, we have a YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays. Go on there. I put my videos on there. Go on there, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. Keep it going strong. So we'll be doing that. And again, I thank you guys so much for watching Transition Tuesdays with 2+ years strong. We going strong. We going strong. So I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for taking the time out in your busy day to hang out with me. So as I say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. And again, on this happy wine day. Salud.